Hi, I'm Paul Pesco. I'm here in my home studio in Millbrook, New York for QSC and American Musical Supply. I was one of those kids. I would look at a record and then I would look at the back and read the credits. I'd read, like you look at the lyrics and you see who wrote the song, and then I would want to see who the band was, of course, and you'd see the guitar player, the singer, and guitar player, the guys in the band, but then there'd always be these other guys, these other players, and you'd see these guys' names on various albums, all these different albums, and I'd look and there'd be Lukather again, or there'd be, Jay Graydon. And those guys became my heroes. I was like, the artists are great, but the artists come and go, but these guys stay. They're playing on everybody's records. I want to be like them. I was almost forced to take piano lessons, and I reluctantly did it. And then as I went through school in 4th grade, I wanted to join band. And so I tried my luck at trumpet and went through various other instruments, French horn, saxophone, flute, kind of learned a little bit of everything. But then I kind of landed on a guitar. When I held the guitar, it just felt like home. And I knew that was my instrument. SIR was this big rehearsal studio where everybody would rehearse. Like you look up on the board there, and Foreigner's in Studio A, George Benson is over on the sound stage, the Village People are over in the other room, and there was a constant flow of the top artists. Kiss would be on the sound stage for 2 weeks, rehearsing to go on the road. I started working at SIR as a rehearsal technician, and I got to know everybody. Basically, I mean, I'd be setting up equipment for Blondie, became friends with the guys from Foreigner, Aerosmith would come through, and so, all of a sudden here I was working and, setting up the gear and, miking up and running the PA for these top bands. There was this one band called Atlantic Star that was rehearsing there, and I became really good friends with them. And they had a new tour that was coming up, and they were like, well, we need somebody kind of to play, second guitar, and then any kind of keyboard, utility keyboard. Basically, they gave me my first big break to go on tour with them in 1982. Meanwhile, I had already been playing with this young female singer named Madonna, who was unsigned and was doing like clubs in Brooklyn or just playing around Manhattan trying to just get something going. And on the bus ride home, they turned the radio on, several of us were up, and we turned on the radio and there was Madonna singing the song Everybody. And I'm going, that's Madonna. That's Madonna. And they're like, what? Who's Madonna? I contacted her, I said, I heard your song on the radio, it's amazing. And she said, well, good, because I'm recording the rest of the album and I need you to play on at least 2 songs. I really owe a lot of my career as a session musician to my association with various other musicians. I made a reputation just by playing in the studio, working on Madonna stuff. I was just, I just love being in the studio, as you can tell. I live in one. I kind of made a name for myself, and Daryl was he was very aware of who were the up and coming new players, or who's this, we gotta check this kid out. I went and did the session, and then I got a call from Tommy Mottola. Daryl wants you to be in Hall & Oates. Live from Daryl's House, I became the MD and guitarist for Live from Daryl's House, which is this, which was a web show, but recently it's now on television Thursday nights at 10 o'clock on Palladium. A typical day, I'll have a meeting with Daryl and I'll say, Daryl, these are the songs, this is their new single, these are the most popular songs, and then we listen through them. And Daryl will go, well, I really like this, I like that, I don't know about that. The instructions that we give to the artists when they're deciding, because we allow them to choose, we said, well, give us, your choice of Daryl songs, Hall & Oates or Daryl Hall solo. And the usual instruction is to dig deep, don't go for the obvious choice. We don't want to repeat, and Daryl doesn't want to repeat songs, and oftentimes if we do have to do something we've done before, we'll figure out a different way to play it. It's funny, I mean, they started with very simple, you know, 2 camcorders, but it's evolved into real, I mean, this amazing show that really is appreciated by many. In a way, I look at it as it's kind of our job to offer up the organic variety of music. You know, a lot of the pop music, the Gagas, you know, the Katy Perrys, you know, all of that music is kind of like McDonald's to me. You know, it's, everybody loves it, but if that's all you eat every day, it's not the most healthy thing for you. But if you go to Whole Foods, that's what I think Live from Daryl's House is. We're like the Whole Foods of the music world. We're offering up the organic variety of, you know, music performance.